Many trumpet players get tired quickly because their lips are not ready to vibrate. Yet we are lucky to have such a wide range on the trumpet, from low to high notes, all made possible by one part of the body, the lips. The advantage of this approach is that it works for everything. It will make it easier to play high, to play loud, to be soft, to be more flexible, to articulate better, and to get the best sound possible. Because this way of forming embouchure maximizes lip vibration. To adopt this embouchure method, there are two key elements. First, knowledge. You need to know the right configuration. That's what we are going to learn today. How to get your lips ready to vibrate, how to create a strong mask, and the proper opening to make the vibration work. Second, practice. Information alone is not enough. You will need to try some exercise, which we'll also cover at the end of this video. You will even find the sheet music of those exercises in the description. The method I will teach you today is really close to the one made popular by Charlie Porter. He's done amazing work. As for me, I've adapted this method, so you can apply it right away if you are a beginner. I recommend working on this embouchure technique only 5 minutes in the beginning of your working sessions. The rest of your session, just continue like usually. Don't think too much about it. To apply this video, I also suggest getting a visualizer. Some are pre-made. They look like a mouthpiece but without the cup, and with a small rod to hold it. If you don't have it, you can use something you already have, like a pair of scissors. Make sure the tip is round, not oval, and roughly the size of your mouthpiece. Step 1. Hide the red of the lips. Align your teeth by slightly moving your jaw forward. If, like me, your upper teeth are naturally forward, it might be hard to get perfect alignment. Just focus on gently pushing your jaw forward. Use a mirror or record yourself from this side. We want to avoid your upper lip sticking out too far in front of the lower lip. Next, hide the red part of your lip. Be careful not to bite your lips. The goal is not to tuck your lips inside the teeth, but to rest them on top of your teeth. You are creating a sort of sandwich. Teeth, lips, mouthpiece. This lip sandwich helps stabilize your setup. But this doesn't mean you should press your mouthpiece too hard. Just place it gently. If your chin moves upward while pulling your lips in, that's fine. It's an inward motion. Now we move on to placing the mouthpiece. Don't press too hard, but it should still feel firm. So step 1, hide the red. Step 2, place the mouthpiece. The common mistake is letting the lips relax and exposing the red part again, especially outside the rim. Make sure all the red stay inside the rim. Some people place the mouthpiece directly on the red part of their lips. That's hard for me to demonstrate because my lips are thin. But for people with thicker lips, this step is crucial. Of course, we need an opening to let the air pass and create a vibration. Pay close attention to this step. Most trumpet players place the mouthpiece randomly, but if you want to enjoy trumpet playings for years to come, you can't rely on randomness. As you get older, your body won't recover as easily. Charlie Porter's method for forming the embouchure is quite advanced. I had to take a private lesson with him just to understand it. So for beginners, I made it more simple. You will get at least 80% of the benefits, but in a much easy way. Charlie suggests opening the upper lip upward and the lower lip downward. He specifies that the movement should come from the lips, not the jaw. But this lip movement is difficult to control, even for experienced players. So we are going to break that rule and create the embouchure by opening the jaw. I believe Charlie avoids using the jaw to prevent the opening from becoming too wide. But in reality, most beginners keep opening too small, so that's not a real risk for now. So step 1, hide the red, step 2, place the mouthpiece, and step 3, create the opening. Once that's done, just breathe in and blow. Lightly moisten the center of your lips after breathing in. This helps create more contact and vibration, similar to saxophone players who wet their reeds before playing. To check up your setup, you should be able to blow without vibration. but also vibrate easily just by blowing. A good alignment is when the rim of the mouthpiece sits right between the red and the whites of the lip. If you have thin lips like me, you may need a slightly larger opening. Just make sure the rim is never placed directly on the red. It's the air that made the vibration. We avoid to using P to trigger it, because it closes the aperture. Instead, articulate with your tongue using tu or du. But before focusing on tonguing, think more like fu to encourage natural airflow and vibration. Now that you know how to set up your embouchure, here's how to practice it. The real challenge is switching registers without building tensions. Going higher is especially tricky. You need to keep the vibration going without squeezing. When going higher, control the center of your lips. That's the only thing that should get smaller. Be careful not to close off your aperture. The motion is inward for high notes. For low notes, go outward. Here's a good exercise to help you work on this movement while maintaining your embouchure. Start with a middle F sharp, drop directly down one octave, keep the same embouchure position, move the lips outward slightly, and apply a light crescendo towards the low note. Now go upward. Maintain your embouchure, move the lips inward, and apply a light decrescendo towards the high notes. Repeat the steps, going up by half steps until you reach high G. And if you are a perfect beginner, of course you can stop before. Spend 5 minutes at the start of each session reviewing your embouchure. The rest of your session, no pressure, just start this way. Step by step, this new embouchure will naturally become part of your playing. You'll play with more ease and without having to blow like crazy, because the vibration will happen more freely. And remember, a good embouchure is at least 80% of the work.